Hello everyone, I am BowserJrXD, and welcome to the Baptist Health Cancer Cure 200 at Homestead-Miami Speedway. It's the last race of the round of 8, which means it's elimination time. Corey Heim has already won his way into the last round, which leaves the... Wait, what the hell? Here we go. Okay, I hit a wrong button, the channel was changed. Anyway, Christian Eckes, Carson Hocevar, and Nick Sanchez all sit above the cut line heading into today. But Grant Enfinger, Ben Rhodes, Zane Smith, and Ty Majeski will do anything they can to make sure that they are one of the 4 that makes it into the last race. Alright, Nick Sanchez won pole with Hocevar. With Hocevar sitting on the front row. Now, Ty Majeski won this race last year. Let's see if he can repeat that today. Because he's definitely he's on the worst points position compared to some of the other drivers. But we'll see how this all let's see how this all goes down at the one true 1.5 mile oval. 34 trucks in today's field because, well, it's the second field of the series of the, it's the second field today to have a second field of the year to have less than 36 trucks. All right, getting command soon.
Race fans here to say the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome Baptist Health Chief of Head and Neck Cancer Surgery, Dr. Jeffrey Young, and his son Josh.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Baptist Health Cancer Care 200. Baptist Health is proud to sponsor this amazing race during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Early detection and screenings are key to treating and surviving breast cancer and many other cancers, including head and neck cancer. That's why my team is here on site today offering free head and neck cancer screenings. South Florida, are you ready?
Drivers, start your engine.
Command is given, and with that, 34 drivers ready to peel off in the Florida heat. All right, here we go. Starting 34th, driving the number 46 Blue Sprig Toyota for Glory to God Racing. From Grosse Pointe, Michigan, Armani Williams. Starting 33rd, driving the number 30 Oscar's Auto Body Toyota for On Point Motorsports. From Ashland, Ohio, Jonathan Schaefer. Starting 32nd, driving the number 25, Rackley Roofing Chevrolet for Rackley War. From Knoxville, Tennessee, Trevor Bain. Starting 31st, driving the number 33, Laredo Trailer Supply Ford for Ream Brothers Racing. from Corpus Christi, Texas, Memphis Villarreal. Mouth watering. That's not a good sign. Starting 30th, driving the number 12, Crow Equipment Chevrolet for Young's Motorsports from Crevcore, Missouri, Spencer Boyd. Starting 29th, driving the number 22, Ace Hardware Hope Sound Ford for AM Racing from Palm Beach, Florida, Mason Maggio. Starting 28th, driving the number 04, Fly Alliance CarQuest Ford for Roper Racing from Dawsonville, Georgia, Spencer Davis. Starting 27th, driving the number 7, Kin.com Chevrolet for Spire Motorsports from Nazareth, Pennsylvania, Marco Andretti. Starting 26th, driving the number 56, Hair Club Toyota for Hill Motorsports from Port Tobacco, Maryland, Tyler Hill. Starting 25th, driving the number 20, Precision Measurement Chevrolet for Young's Motorsports from Chesapeake, Virginia, Nick Lights. And I realize I do not have my microphone plugged in. Where is that thing? Here it is. Starting 25th, 24th, driving the number 9, Grant County Mulch Chevrolet for CR7 Motorsports. There we go. Testing. From Simpsonville, South Carolina, Colby Howard. Starting 23rd, driving the number 45, Auto Docket Chevrolet for Nace Motorsports from Van Nuys, California, Lawless Allen. Starting 22nd, driving the number 88, Menards Chi-Chi's Ford for ThorSport Racing from Tulare, California, Matt Crafton. Starting 21st, driving the number 99, Campers Inn RV Ford for ThorSport Racing from Louisville, Kentucky, Ben Rhodes, our first playoff driver. Starting 20th, driving the number 13, fresh from Florida Ford for ThorSport Racing from Temecula, California, Haley Deegan. Starting 19th, driving the number 43, Bull and Boar Barbecue Shop Chevrolet for GMS Racing from DeLand, Florida, Daniel Dye. Starting 18th, driving the number 02, Space Bean Chevrolet for Young's Motorsports from Hollywood, Florida, Brad Perez. Starting 17th, driving the number 41, Unishipper Chevrolet for Nice Motorsports from Driftwood, Texas, Bailey Curry. Starting 16th, driving the number 16, I'm going to start, I'm not even sure I've been pronouncing this thing. I'm not even sure it's supposed to be Lunai. So, driving the number 16, Laborers International Union of North America, Toyota for Hattori Racing Enterprises from, I got all mixed up, from San Bernardino, California, Tyler Ankrum. Starting 15th, driving the number 35, Adaptive 1 Calipers Chevrolet for McAnally Hilgeman Racing. From Monroe, Georgia, Jake Garcia. Who just announced he will not be returning to McAnally Hilgeman next year. Starting 14th, driving the number 4, Bama Buggy Chevrolet for Kyle Busch Motorsports from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Chase Purdy. Starting 13th, driving the number 24, Wendell Scott Foundation Chevrolet for GMS Racing from Washington, D.C., Raja Karuth. Starting 12th, driving the number 17, Dead on Tools Toyota for Tricon Garage from Artesia, New Mexico, Taylor Gray. Starting 11th, driving the number 51, High Fives Foundation Chevrolet for Kyle Busch Motorsports from Loomis, California, Jack Wood. Now for the top 10. Starting 10th, driving the number 19, Instacoat Premium Product Chevrolet for McAnally Hilgeman Racing from Middletown, New York, Christian Eckes, our second playoff driver. Starting 9th, Driving the number 52 Hallmark International Toyota for Hallmark Friesen Racing from Niagara on the Lake, Ontario, Canada, Stuart Friesen. Starting third, driving the number 8 Chateau Elan Explorer Brazelton Toyota for Tricon Garage from Marietta, Georgia, Corey Heim. Starting 7th, and also Heim is our third playoff driver. Starting 7th, driving the number 38 and Better Health Ford for Front Row Motorsports from Huntington Beach, California, Zane Smith, our fourth playoff driver. Starting 6th, driving the number 15 Waterfront Properties Toyota for Tricon Garage from Artesia, New Mexico, Tanner Gray. Starting 5th, driving the number 5 Thompson Pipe Group Toyota for Tricon Garage from Anaheim, California, Dean Thompson. Starting 4th, driving the number 98 Soda Sense Curb Records Ford for Thor Sport Racing from Seymour, Wisconsin, Ty Majeski. Starting 3rd, Majeski, our 5th playoff driver. Starting 3rd, driving the number 23 Champion Power Equipment Chevrolet for GMS Racing from Fairhope, Alabama, Grant Enfinger, our 6th playoff driver. Starting on the outside pole, driving the number 42 Worldwide Express Chevrolet for Nice Motorsports from Portage, Michigan, Carson Hocevar. And on pole, driving the number 2 Gamebridge Chevrolet for Rev Racing with a pole time of 32.319 seconds and an average speed of 167.084 miles per hour, more than a mile per hour faster than any other driver on the track from Miami, Florida, homeboy Nick Sanchez. And that is your starting lineup for today's Baptist Health Cancer Cure 200.
His tire carrier, huge trouble. We'll see that momentarily. This is where it started at Bristol.
Yeah, he did it outside of his pit box there, put him behind, and then he goes to Talladega, slides it in. Look at Charlie Platt.
Oh yeah, remember that near disaster. Okay, well it was fatal for the truck.
But I think he's trying to get back in and out of the pits. He had a problem with his transmission or his clutch. Something went wrong with that number 38 love truck. To the garage he went. Charlie says, "Let's go again, boys."
He had a little blood on his lip, and that was it. He continued. They didn't get to pit again that day, obviously, from the issues. But we've got 3 onboards we'll be following along with.
Yeah, I talked about Dean Thompson in the number 5 in that Thompson Pipe Group truck. He's got a really good starting spot, and steadily all year long built better and better for Dean Thompson.
Yeah, we're also going to ride along with one of our playoff contenders, Grant Enfinger. He's going to start from the 3rd spot. This is the Champion Power Equipment Chevy. He knows how to get it done. He knows how to get to the Final Four. Look for Grant to have a great race.
Let's go to the pole. Start right up front. Gamebridge truck for Nicholas Sanchez. Starting first here in Miami, man. He said there was no pressure, but there's got to be pressure. He knows what he's up against here. Needs to have a solid day. Point his way in, yes, but winning makes it much more fun.
Man, that team knows how to get it done when it comes to qualifying, but they haven't found victory lane yet. Maybe today will be the day. So remember, stage racing today, 30 laps, and 74 will make up the second half of the race.
That's why I love the truck race. You don't have to stick around long to see what's going to happen. We're going to run 30 laps. Could we see some strategy, differing pit stops if the caution flag flies? And right up against the wall, digging down on the white line, this place brings it all, baby.
The top 8 in stage points for the playoffs are the guys that are still alive in the playoffs trying to get to Phoenix.
Impressive. And in qualifying, 7 of the top 10 were all playoff drivers. So Ben Rhodes is back there on the outside looking in. So we'll keep an eye on him. But last year, you guys, this race only had 2 cautions, and they were both stage breaks. So you've got to have good track position if history was any indication. All right, Hayes' truck is off. Nick Sanchez.
All right, here we go. It'll be 134 laps around. Here we go. We're green at Homestead. It's Hocevar and Sanchez side by side as they're 2, 3, 4 wide heading into turn 1. Hocevar on the inside lane looks to have the advantage. Sanchez in the middle blocking the advance of the truck behind. I believe that's Majeski. Sanchez with a gritter on the outside. Manages to hold on the lead, but Ty Majeski goes from 4th to 2nd.
There we go. You see the 9.
The key to this victory will be whoever can run the top for extended periods of time. It's been done by Noah Gragson in the Xfinity Series and Kyle Larson in the Cup Series as last year. Let's
Zane Smith and Grant Enfinger in practice. Name a few more, Phil. That's only 4. I could name about 5 more there.
I'm going to take Christian Atkins up on the outside there, running in the 4th position. You can see Grant trying to make some ground down on the bottom, but the draft just pulls those guys along on the top side.
Grant Enfinger on the bottom there, and Corey Heim making use of that top side of the 11 truck. What a nice day to be Corey Heim. Just sit back, feet up, knowing that you are locked in.
37 days he's known that he was locked in.
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks.
Very impressive for that young
Also means they've had a lot of time to prepare the Phoenix truck.
Just announced this week he will be back with Tricon Garage in 2024, so he's got that to look forward to as well.
See Zane Smith sliding into the right side of our screen.
Corey Heim on the inside and try and do a double, and he makes the pass on both Ty Majeski and Carson Hocevar from 4th to 2nd spot.
Strong early for Corey Heim.
You knew it was going to be strong.
Amazing 14 top 10 finishes in a row coming into this race. The youngest driver ever have that long of a streak.
Wow.
I talked about
I did not know that.
38 behind him, 52 Stuart Friesen. Had a big crash in Talladega. Fractured a vertebrae.
Vicious hit. Vicious hit.
And went dirt racing this week. I talked to him earlier today. He said what you said, Bill. He said, I love long runs at Miami Homestead because I'm able to run right out next to the wall. I can slip and slide. I talk about he's a dirt racer.
Heim was already closed in on the 2.
Dirt at times.
Stuart Friesen is tough as nails. We always knew it was true, but he went
The margin, not even a car length now.
in a car that following week just to test things.
On the long run, that remains to be seen. Heim goes high, Sanchez low. As they come out of 4, Sanchez slides up the block.
And hope he rests up and heals up quickly as we got a nice battle for the lead right now. The 11 Corey Heim.
Heim is searching, looking high, looking low. He goes high.
The last couple of laps by far.
Sanchez not able to keep it exactly on the bottom, and Heim's gonna rocket past at the top. New leader, Corey Heim.
At the top of the race truck coming in. I think you can make the bottom work, maybe either end for a few laps as the tires are fresh. As we see Zane trying to make the move around and figure in the battle for 6th. But I think the longer we go, that's when the top is really going to show up.
But you know what also, Bill, a good thing to watch here, as you said, the top being dominant. When you can make a move like Zane did there and clear a guy and not lose your momentum, that shows you he's got a really good handling truck. He would rather be up top where you see him go here, but he knows the truck will work on the bottom if it has to.
And you have to pass them where they ain't.
That's right.
I love this view on board with Grant Enfinger. You can see the leaders up there dicing it out side by side. Nick Sanchez trying to retake that lead from Corey Heim. You see that white truck has a nice lead right now.
Yeah, about half a second.
White line like you see Zane doing there, that's how you make the progress down there. You slip up off that white line just a half a truck length and you'll lose the nose of the truck. That was a textbook pass there for Zane. Into the top 5 for him.
You saw Christian had.
Ben Rhodes, one of the playoff drivers, currently mired back in 22nd, unable to really make gains at the start.
An update from Josh on Ben Rhodes.
Yeah, I had a chance to talk to Ben Rhodes.
Oh, a wiggle there.
What was at stake? He knew he needs a good race if he wants any shot of it.
That truck looks loose. And if I didn't know any better, it looks like there's some damage.
And he hoped that would make a difference, but
Sanchez starting to fall back now as Hocevar passes him for 2nd, and is gonna lose. Looks like he's gonna lose 3rd to Ty Majeski.
so he's hanging on right now, guys.
Certainly aren't getting any better for Ben Rhodes, showing right now in the 22nd position.
And Josh said it, he's hanging on. That truck looks like a handful. Talked to crew chief Rich Lucius earlier today, and he felt confident about the changes they made and how they were going to be able to run. But it's been a struggle earlier. Here's the thing you need to watch, Phil. Late in the going, saving that last set of tires. Sometimes you got to have, obviously, is struggling. We'll have to keep our eye on how they play out the end of this race.
Right now, he is about a second off the pace.
Ooh, wow, a 2nd. Yeah, that's a lot.
For all playoff drivers, Corey Heim, he's locked in. Stay with us. We're racing at Homestead.
And yeah, he is. His last lap was a 35.744. compared to Corey Haim's 34.604, which is, yeah, second off. You're screwed. Yeah, which is kind of wacky considering the other playoff drivers are all in the top 7. Anyway, I'll be right back because my mouth feels like a desert. A dirty desert. All right, I'm back. Good. I got some chips as well for today. It's going to be a long day of racing. Nothing like a good corn chip. All right. Spencer Davis, currently the last place driver, 5 laps down. Wow, Thompson, Curry, Brad Perez, Taylor Gray.
He's a great story. A kid from Florida that does just as
Running 15th in the 0-2.
last year, Phil, we talked to him and he said, I don't think you're looking for me, Mike. Well, he's got space beams on his truck and he's driving that thing like it's from another planet. Really good charge early, up from his 18th starting position. So Brad's just doing a really nice job.
Good look at Bailey. Curry Bailey was in the 41 truck. There's Jack Wood in the 51 truck for KBM.
This is where the action is, Phil. These guys have really been mixing up. Look at that packet truck.
The tail end of that pack is a 25 by Trevor Bain. Trevor was not able to make a qualifying lap in that Brackley roofing truck because he had severe vibration. Watch this just a couple laps ago here, bottom of your screen.
Oh, that is tight racing. Taylor Gray looked like he had the thought of diving in the bottom, making 4 wide. Look at this. You can watch him work this wheel. Looking at his mirror, because all that traffic coming in front. Look at that. There's 2 things at once. That looks like about 10 things at once.
That's all back there from 13 to out all kinds of things, including the transmission. So he didn't get a chance to qualify.
And he only had 2 laps of practice in that truck, but he's really doing a nice job. He's made his way all the way up into the top 20.
Yeah, he's the biggest mover in this race, driven right up through the field.
Oh.
45. Before we start losing power, but we just stayed at 245. We should be fine to make it to the stage.
There's a piece of debris there on the lower right side of that grill, I think, Bill, and that's what's causing the temperature to go up. So they think the thing at 245.
Trying to see it. I don't see it. Yeah, there it is. It's like a wrapper.
He will probably have to slide up and let Zane, let the guy behind him go around and be able to use the air to get that off there.
Yeah, these engines are fuel injected, and they will detune when they get too hot. They know that they're getting too hot, and they will detune. So that's what they're talking about right now. They want to get to the end of the stage. They really don't want to back off and let Grant Enfinger around them even to get that piece of debris off, because that's a point.
That debris almost looks like a water bottle smashed.
Wrapper.
There's a piece of a tear off that is flown from another truck.
Even a hot dog wrapper, whatever it is, it's complete. That's blocking about 30% of that grill opening off.
I like my circle.
I like that.
Perfect.
Pretty good job. Better than normal, actually.
My analysis that it was a water bottle was off.
Well, you know, sometimes
No
it goes
shit.
up there and it comes back in.
Corey Adam continues to lead here, 9 to go in stage 1.
It's a great lot. And the previous owner was really into DIY.
Okay.
BowserJrXD. Stair slide.
At least we could bundle our home and car insurance with Geico.
Super slippery.
Is that a chinchilla?
Yes. Wait to see this. A Murphy tub.
Finding a perfect home is hard. Thankfully, Geico makes it easy to.
On potential careers.
I'll be right back. I'm a little. I got a drink now. All right, and we're back again. We're looking at Marco Andretti. yes, his first NASCAR race on an oval. He's done only road courses before. The Roval last year for the Xfinity Series, Mid-Ohio this year in the trucks.
He looks in the mirror. Josh, it's even going to get a little bit rougher because right down the front straightaway with Marco's Corey Heim trying to hang on for a couple of laps and stay on the lead lap, make an adjustment, keep learning.
Yeah, I think the good news for him is there's a bit of a gap.
3 to go in the stage.
Which is Daniel Dye. So even if he gets by, Corey Haddon gets by, Marco puts him a lap down, I think he will get the 3 passed and stay on
Speed
the lead.
differential is really obvious. 2 to go, coming in line.
Getting the 3 pass. That way he can pit with everybody else, make some adjustments, and maybe beat some people off pit road.
Well, if you joined us at the start of our show, we talked about these two, Nick Sanchez and the 88 of Matt Crafton. We saw them get together.
Sanchez has gone back to 8th.
And then it continued into a fight.
Oh boy.
Sanchez and them-
How is this going to end?
As Michael reported, they talked about it, and then Matt apologized.
Yeah, they put that behind them, as I said. That was the goal when they got here. Sanchez racing for a championship. Matt Crafton just racing for a win. He's been strong. He said he would be. Good move early for Matt.
Grant Antic trying to make the move around Carson Hosebard late in the going of this stage to try to grab a point. Could he get Zane Smith as well and get 2 points?
Oh,
Ooh, get a little bit sideways though.
goes for 38.
Can he hang on? No.
Last lap of the stage.
Hosebard around the top.
Final lap of the stage.
Marco went a lap down.
Points for the top 10. Corey Heim up front. Ty Majeski, Zane Smith, Hocevar, and Finger. You see them battling it out.
Stuart Friesen says, I don't care about any points.
While this is going on, F1 is having its sprint shootout to determine who sits on the pole for the sprint race.
Loses momentum. Where will Zane
They're showing the battle for the 3rd spot. Anyway, Heim wins the stage, Majeski 2nd. Hocevar, Zane Smith, and Finger for 3-4-5. Friesen 6th, Eckes 7th, Sanchez 8th, Crafton 9th, Purdy 10th.
I'll be able to get that debris off now and bring it in, put some fresh tires on, fill them up. But the stage win goes to that man, Corey Heim. He does it once again. He's led 25 laps. His 6th stage win this year, tied for the most. Ty Majeski, some great points for him. We talked about this being a must-win. Won this race a year ago. Rebel chasing Corey Heim. Best truck so far.
All right, so I don't know if I have the channel for the sprint shootout. So I'm gonna let me just check online to see how it's going. Also, today, Martin Truex Jr. won the pole. At Homestead for tomorrow, which is also happens to be the 500th pole for Toyota across all 3 series. Okay. I'm going to have to look at find the, I'm going to use a different stream to watch Charles Leclerc won the pole yesterday. And Marta Garcia becomes the champion for F1 Academy, the successor to the W Series. Oh. I had the timing wrong. Sprint shootout is in an hour. Oops. Ah. Anyway, alright. So now we just wait, I guess. We're back.
It's really surprising, though, isn't it? Well,
It's been a while, Michael.
Yeah, my lifetime. It's my lifetime.
that's what I'm talking about, hanging out on the beach.
Only place you'll see that. That is very impressive. White sand inside the racetrack.
Nice.
Well, stage one is officially in the books. Corey Heim with 10 points all the way down to Chase Purdy, picking up the last point available.
You notice 7 of those drivers highlighted in yellow are playoff drivers. Ben Rhodes, the only one not on that list. Ben did stay on the lead lap, but they have a lot of work to do to try to overcome.
You saw that truck slipping and sliding around. All these trucks are just fighting for grip. But keep your eye on Stuart Friesen. We saw him there with that 6th place finish. I talked about his dirt racing prowess and how much slipping and sliding you do here is a lot like dirt racing. Watch to see if Stuart can make an adjustment and climb up and contend for this win.
And we talk about fall off and what these drivers are able to run on fresh tires at the start of the race. Over 3 seconds of fall off. In the last stage, we may even see more than that. Last year, we approached almost 4 seconds of fall off.
You can see the 7 truck, the bright yellow one. We talked about Marco Andretti. He did lose that lap. So, but he is in the 3 pass position, so he will get back on the lead lap and continue learning.
All right, they're all coming your way. Regan.
Here we go.
Well, JP, the 38 Zane Smith, happy so far. Needs the front to work just a little bit better. It's better than it was yesterday in 3 and 4 wants a little more, and he's losing rear grip too quick with that truck. The 11 of Corey Heim. He's tight on the initial throttle. Pretty good, though. That's pretty clear as fast as he's been in the 42 truck of Carson Hosmar. It drives good. It's just lacking power because of the debris that was on the grill. They did get that off, Josh. For the 98 of Tom Majeski, that here in most win scenario, his biggest complaint today.
All right, let's see who wins the race off pit road.
He needs grip on the throttle, so they made an adjustment to try and help him out.
Everybody making adjustments. Nobody happy with their truck.
Time, Majeski, Hocevar, Zane Smith, Eckes, Friesen, Crafton, Enfinger, Curry, Bain. Bad pit stop for Nick Sanchez.
Try to win this race. A lot of action still to come. Stage number 2 coming up. Who's it going to be at the end of the day? Championship on the line.
So it's decided. We'll park even deeper into parking spaces so people think they're open.
Surprise!
Bar will run the last
We're looking at practice, not even practice.
Jimmy Johnson made the announcement earlier this week that it would be John Hunter Nemechek, their driver.
Well, looking at practice, it's Nemechek and Gibbs basically racing each other.
And we're watching this, and it's like, John Hunter, he's out there racing right now because he's trying to get as much as he can with this car and where this car is at this point.
Nemechek's only had one next gen race, which is Homestead race last year or something for Bubba Wallace.
When you talk to these teams on what they know about it, and what he knows about it is a year old, so he has to go out there and race. And I'm sure he is aggravating the sin.
Ty Gibbs absolutely about to explode behind the wheel of this thing. Look at this. These guys are racing. Steve, you mentioned it. They look like they're racing in this practice session.
Well, I think you're looking at 2 Toyota up-and-coming stars, and they're trying to. This is what we're going to see a lot next year. And
get Carson Hocevar.
truck, she will be penalized for a tire getting away. We'll take a look at it here.
Of course.
About the middle of your screen, a little bit right of middle. Watch that tire just creep away from her. What that means is that tire was not in contact with a tire changer or the tire carrier, and that is going to result in a penalty, and she will have to restart from the back of the pack.
Haley Deegan coming off a good run at
Talladega.
And then the big announcement, she's moving up to the Xfinity Series.
So much went on since we last raced. It's
So
been
much
3
news.
weeks, but man, there's been a lot of news. Exciting time for Haley Deegan to move over to AM Racing for the Xfinity Series full time.
Got word that Corey Haim's going to be back at Tricon racing in the Truck Series again next year.
Good news for us.
I wondered what would happen next because he's on the path straight to the
Points after stage points, not factoring in positions. Heim in, Hocevar plus 25, Eckes plus 7, Enfinger plus 0, Sanchez minus 0, Rhodes minus 8, Majeski minus 13, Smith minus 32.
For a championship berth here.
And I think part of that is, the Xfinity cars used to be very similar to the Cup cars back in the day. But with a next-gen car, I think the popular consensus in the garage area is that the Xfinity cars are nothing like the Cup cars now. Trucks aren't either, so it's not a natural progression anymore. I think you move from the Truck Series to the Xfinity Series to get used to those kind of cars. Now, they say they can come from Xfinity Series or Truck Series straight to the Cup Series.
Well, Carson Hocevar, you see him right there, 42. He's done an incredible job in the Cup Series, filling in. He'll do it again in 2 weeks at Phoenix. If he has a chance to go for a championship here, he'll also be running over there to the Cup Garage. Look at his season.
Wow. He just really came on the scene last year. We knew he had a lot of talent. He's put it all together. He's been able to tighten up some of his mistakes, race aggressively, but has done a great job.
Just piling up wins and top 5 finishes, top 10 finishes. That's what a championship driver does, and he's certainly one of our contenders.
I feel like he's such a different...
All right, Heim, Majeski, Hocevar, Zane Smith, Eckes, Friesen, Crafton, Curry, Enfinger, Bain, Ankrum, Sanchez, Tanner Gray, Purdy, Thompson, Taylor Gray.
And Trevor Bain, he's just steadily made his way toward the front from starting in the rear. Now finds himself right there on the edge of the top 10.
And Crafton, you mentioned at the top of the show, Matt felt like he had a good long run truck. He's now up in the top 10. You see him restarting in the 8th spot.
Yeah, we saw him run down Nick Sanchez there at the end of that stage. And Matt's one of these drivers that's interesting. You watch, he will just eat that bottom up all the way around the track. He doesn't like running the top side of the racetrack. He enjoys the bottom. He told me earlier today, I want green flag runs, Mike. And I said, well, last year that's all you had was a bunch of green flag runs. So it might work out that way, and it has so far today.
Well, we're talking about all these playoff drivers running up front, 7 of the top 10 ended stage 1 in the top 10. And you can see on those banners on the front windshields, the ones with the name and the red Craftsman means that they are in the championship hunt. Here you see it right there on Ty Majeski, Corey Heim next to him. And the one to keep an eye on, we've been talking about the troubles with Ben Rhodes back there in 21st. We'll see if they made some good adjustments to help him out here. 95 laps to go. Corey Heim, Ty Majeski.
All right, here we go. Green, green, green.
Nice push on the bottom from Zane Smith to Ty Majeski.
Majeski to the bottom.
Tries to make it 4 wide back there in the pack. They made some good adjustments. He had fallen off.
Great battle up front for the lead.
Look at that 3 wide in the pack. They're racing all over.
They're racing hard. Heim with help from Hocevar. Clears.
Topside in the 38.
A nice push by Carson Hocevar to get Corey Heim out front. Looks like Majeski's going to be able to clear and get back in line.
Majeski in 2nd now. Hocevar in 3rd. Eckes 4th.
Nick Sanchez on the inside of Matt Crafton.
Look at that run by Zane on the bottom. Really strong, able to wrap that bottom, pull right up in front of Hocevar. Will he try to get in 3 and 4?
You can make it work now when these tires are new. Now he's going to go to the top, or at least the middle anyway.
Wow, he's got some good speed through the corners.
He's going to get up beside him.
Great racing.
Side by side they go. That 38 truck has great speed no matter where he runs, trying to block the run from.
Wow. Zane Smith in the middle. Is that take 2nd away? Most. He's last in points among the playoff drivers.
And remember, for Zane
Oh,
Sanchez,
slow car, 46 of Armani Williams.
so far behind in points, they're going to have to win.
You can feel the urgency on these restarts. Just love this racetrack.
Oh, 04 is now off the track.
You can make up time. Don't worry. Your competitor isn't, right, Michael?
It's like baseball. You hit it where they ain't. Well, in this case, you drive where they're not. And these guys are doing just that. You get so much momentum when you dive to the bottom in the center of the corner, and then it just drops from you on the way off. And that's why you see so many.
Ozavar makes the pass on Majeski.
That draft pulls you right up to that truck, you pull out.
No, he doesn't. Majeski's trying to reel him back on the low side.
He has a little bit of momentum, too.
Your spotter has a lot to do with being able to close some of those doors real quickly when you get that opportunity. So you got to trust your spotter, work with him. And then when you do run the bottom, like I said earlier, trying to stay right.
Majeski will get back there. No, he doesn't. It's side by side again. And most of our momentum carries him through.
Great battle here. Nice Motorsports versus Thor Sport. 7 different organizations represented in the round of 8.
This is just after the restart. Look up top. Sanchez had a run on Kraft and tried to dive to the bottom.
And Invicker right in the middle of that as well.
This is that scene.
On board with Nick Sanchez right here. There was contact with Grant Enfinger.
It looked like Grant maybe wanted to get to the inside of Crafton, but Nick was there.
How about racing? On pit road after in the garage after Talladega, they were fighting. Now they're fighting for a position on the track car. Sanchez and Crafton again tied together.
Good battle right here, Jamie.
Yeah, battle for 13th. You see Raja Karug, Truck Series regular, is trying to hold off Trevor Payne. Trevor hasn't done a whole lot of truck racing, so new opportunity.
His last start was in 2020 when he ran several races for Nice Motorsports.
Racing, so we got this opportunity.
Ozavar has caught up to Zane Smith, and now they're battling it out for P2.
Did a great job as well. They gained 7 spots on that pit stop. Trevor led the Xfinity race here last year, had a great car, and he was driving for Joe Gibbs.
Carson Hosbar taking a peek here inside Zane Smith. Let's get an update on these two, Regan.
Well, Jamie Gibson touched base on Trevor Payne. Of course, all kinds of problems yesterday. Checked with the team. Every issue they had yesterday is good now. They tore that truck apart last night to fix everything up. Early on in the first stage, felt like he burnt the right rear off that truck as he moved up to the top 20 pretty quick. Right now, very strong for Trevor.
Get an update on the two of Nick Sanchez struggled in that first stage, lost pole position. He said that truck was just way too free, so they tightened him up, lost a ton of spots on pit road, but that's because they made a number of adjustments, hoping it would help. They came back over the radio, said this truck is much better.
Yeah, Josh, you can tell too. He had fallen outside the top 10, and now it just looks like it's tracking a little bit better. A lot of sideways action for him earlier. Now they've tightened it up, and he's moving forward. This battle just won't end with it.
How many times have these guys swapped this position?
Great battle. Zane Smith's truck, just beautiful.
Ozavar.
I know it's hard to see at this speed, but he's got a little.
And he's clear now.
Beautiful pink and
Yeah, gets a decent gap now on Zane Smith. But Corey Heim is now a 2.5 clear.
Martinsville to get into the championship for.
But there's also some seafoam green in that
A
truck.
little bit, kind of like the walls around Homestead, right?
Yeah, I'll spit out seafoam.
Seafood green.
Oh, Ben, how about it? We made some progress here.
Gained on it. He was in the low 20s before that pit stop. Now he's up running in the 60 spot, battling the good. That's Trevor Payne right there. Rajak Karuk, that pink and white 24, moved to the inside of Ankrum.
Wow, huge adjustments, I'm sure, for Rich Lucius, and they were effective.
Ben Rhodes, the 2021 champion, doing all he can. He wants to have another shot at it. They're all chasing that man. Corey Heim continues to lead 43 laps and counting.
NASCAR kicks off its season the only way it knows how. With a bang. Get your tickets now
All
at
right.
NASCAR.
I got a commercial.
job done. And now you can too. When you take advantage of the Craftsman deal of the race, you'll save on the tools that'll help you power through your projects. And this deal, well, it's going fast. So scan the QR code now to get the current deal of the race.
See you at the next race with another deal.
Geico makes car insurance easy.
Say when.
As easy as loving Parmesan.
Say when. Say when. Say when. When.
Fresh on pepper?
Oh, yes, please.
With 24/7 emergency roadside service, it's easy to Geico.
Okay, we get a box.
I don't know why I hit on mute. Oh, a caution. Spencer Boyd has stopped on the track.
We're 23 laps completed in this stage.
Ooh, 26 or 7. Yeah, about time we go green.
What a wild finish to this stage we're going to have if we can get some green flag running.
Is it time for a Hail Mary yet, Phil? Do we get our tires here if you're outside of the...
I don't know that you want to put 3 or 4 more laps
That's
on the
what I'm
tires.
afraid of.
You'll have track position for the start of the final stage, but I don't know if it's worth it.
We're getting ready to find out. These crew chiefs are going to make their money right here.
Saw the AMR safety crew tending to Spencer Boyd, but we don't really have any indication what happened. If it was just a mechanical or not.
Lost power, obviously, came to a rest and call it a day.
Maybe Ben Rhodes right now running in the 15th spot. Get some track position, let Rich make another adjustment on that truck and try to get him a little bit better. He definitely has gained on it.
Oh, way.
He's 10 positions better right now than he was in that first stage.
Well, Ben Rhodes was interviewed on race day, and he talked about that we need to mix it up. We can't do what those guys up front are doing, so mix the strategy up and see what they can do.
Well, Rich is one of my go-to guys in the garage area, and he said, we definitely understand that we're going to have to do something crazy if we get the opportunity. This wouldn't be quite crazy because you're just going to have a couple more laps on your tires if you decided to do
Just
that.
ride around.
Yeah.
Just ride around for those 2 laps.
Let's check in with Memphis Villarreal's radio.
My bad there. I feel like he stopped right there. Like, I don't know. I didn't want to set him out. Sorry, guys. I don't know what I could have done different right there. No, the 22 was on your outside. The guys couldn't get out there.
And guys, what happened there was the 33 got into the 22 on pit road, and the result was that the front tire carrier, or changer that is, for the 33, whose name is Corey Seeley, got hit, flipped over the wall. He's been taken to the infield care center.
Oh,
using a lot of
shoot.
work on the way back, guys.
Wow, that's tight. Tight, Josh. That's a shame. You saw the contact there. Just 2 trucks getting together, coming to the same part of pit road. You heard Memphis talking about how sorry he was. I just don't really know what you could have done. Look at the front of that truck where we remember bounced off of it.
And that's, remember now, that's where the pit road speed limit, back in the day when we started, there was no pit road speed limits. You would come in there as hard as you could come in there, and those guys would come out in front of you. It was scary times for a driver, not to mention pit crew members reading.
Well, from the open pit road right here, Zane Smith lagging just a little bit of front turn, but the rear grip is a bigger issue for him with his truck. Corey Heim wanting to know exactly what Zane Smith is doing behind him as he tries to move around on the racetrack in the 42. Carson Wilson felt good, just wants a little bit more overall grip with his truck, Josh.
And the biggest issue for the team is still needing a little more track on. He's still complaining about grip all race long. Maybe get that truck where they need it to be, guys.
Laps on the tires that just didn't think they would put his name on at the end of this second stage.
All right, Heim, Zane Smith, Eckes, Curry, Sanchez, Majeski, Friesen, Hosevar, Crafton, and Finger. All right. We gotta have just a few laps to go in stage 2.
To go in stage number 2. Stay with us.
I just wait. A 10-lap caution. Oh, that was earlier. This feels like 10 laps. A fire in the cockpit. What is this commercial about Mountain Dew turning people into animals?
From Homestead-Miami Speedway, under caution for the second time with 3 laps to go in stage number 2. And I'll tell you, these pit road guys, they are athletes, but sometimes man versus machine can go sideways. Last week, last race, the Talladega, boom, it happens there.
Charlie Mike, amazing, just bounced up, smiled.
No harm, no foul for him in this.
Holy crap! That dude got bulldozed into that over the wall. I didn't see the impact until now. Holy shit! Damn!
Drive off on the cart, grimacing, but yet able to get to the cart.
We take it for granted what these guys do on a daily basis, and certainly now way more so than it was back in the day. These guys are athletes, but you know, it's hard to dodge a 3,400-pound race vehicle when they're coming at you.
So Corey Seelig was that tire carrier of the 33. He'll go to the infield care center for further evaluation.
Top 3 trucks.
It'll be a 2-lap shootout.
So we're gonna see how much.
Looks like Enfinger had a penalty.
Against tires with 25 laps on it. We're gonna see. Who gets turn 1? Yes.
All right, here we go. Oh, shaky restart because a couple of trucks stayed out. Corey Heim on the bottom gets the lead already. Man, you got trucks squirming all over the place, so several which didn't pit. Sanchez made the big move by to pit. It's going to help him gain a lot of stage points relative to his competitors. He's now in 4th.
Look at those trucks that stayed out. The 16 of Ankrum, the 15 of Tanner Gray.
The 51 of Jack Wood, who's not even in the top 20.
23 of Grant Enfinger was penalized for an uncontrolled tire. Here we come at the end of the stage. No stage points for Grant Enfinger because of a penalty.
Wow, that's big. You see Osamar working through the middle.
I'm Zane Smith. That's the battle for the win. A stage win, I mean. But, I mean, 38, I don't know if there's anything for that 11 as they come out, if they go through 3 and 4. And it's going to be Zane Smith taking home, Corey Heim taking over stage 2. Zane Smith 2nd, Curry 3rd, Sanchez 4th, Friesen 5th, Eckes 6th, Majeski 7th, Crafton 8th, Party 9th, and Osavar for the final point.
Christian Eck is shown in the 6th spot. Ty Majeski, Matt Crafton, Chase Purdy, and Carson Hosevar in 10th.
We're hearing there may be a restart violation for Christian Eckes. We're checking with that right now. If that's the case, then I would think they would pull him out of that top 10.
That would give Ben Rhodes an extra point.
And he would not get any points for this stage. He's third row outside. You see the blue Napa truck. You see he starts to make the pass right at the line. That's a tough call right there.
I don't see that.
Yeah, I'd give the tie to the runner on that one, but NASCAR's saying
stay in line.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Crosses the finish line.
Take a look right down the line, see how close it is. He just pulled out.
That's the timing is that's close.
And in NASCAR's opinion, didn't happen.
So it sounds like they're not going to fight it.
Well, they
No,
So-
no stage points.
So yeah, Eckes gets a restart violation.
No points for
So Heim first, Smith second, Curry third, Smith second, Curry third, Sanchez fourth, Friesen fifth, Majeski sixth, Crafton seventh, Purdy eighth, Hosevar ninth, Rhodes 10th. Sorry. Ah, God. I just saw something. Oh, God. You ever seen community notes on X? People just abusing it. The best freaking thing. All right. All right.
With 20, Zane Smith, 16, Ty Majeski. Those two right there in a must-win situation. They're not going to be able to point their way in, so they need to find a way to get around the fastest truck today, and that is Corey Heim. Stuart Friesen, a non-playoff driver. He's done a nice job. He's just running there in the top 5 quietly, broken back and all, right?
Yeah, finished third here last year. Good racetrack for Stuart Friesen. As Michael, this dirt background Michael was talking about, fits right in his wheelhouse.
We saw there 4 stage points for Christian Eckes. That's from the first stage. NASCAR took his points away in the second because of that restart violation.
That can be huge.
So let's get a couple updates. We'll kick it off with Regan.
Well, Jamie, I want to go back to the last caution. There was a lot of debate on the 38 radio with Zane Smith whether they're going to stay out or pit. Ultimately, they decided to pit. He wanted to stay out. Felt like one lap on tires was going to matter. But as they communicated back and forth, great communication between crew chief Chris Lawson, spotter Josh Williams, and Zane Smith, they figured out that everybody was going to be coming down on pit road. So important to get the right call in that moment. This team did a great job working together to make that happen, Josh.
I talked earlier about Ben Rhodes coming in with a different setup for that 99 truck in the first stage. He did not like the bounce of that truck at all. Said he had no rear security. So not only did they make some adjustments, but he started running different lines. He started running the bottom in 3 and 4, the top in 1 and 2, and it has really helped him so far. He's up to 11th right now, heading into the final stage.
Thank you, gentlemen. Well, Trevor Bayne, we talked about him starting in the back. He's worked his way up to 14th. Let's check in with him, Phil.
Let's see if we can.
Trying to see if we can get the radio to work here. They're talking right now, so we'll have to take a second.
Hey, Trevor Bayne, Phil Parsons, and the guys and girls up in the box booth. You got a copy?
It is very scratchy. I hate to say it, 'cause I know how bad you want to talk there. What's going on?
Well, we've been watching you. I know you certainly had your issues with that Rackley truck yesterday. Got hardly any practice, but hopefully the vibration's gone because you made some nice moves today. How's that truck?
Thank you, guys. I miss being there with you, but this has been a lot of fun today. Yesterday, you're right, was not very fun. We caught on fire, broke a shock, and had a transmission come apart there in a couple laps. So pretty busy, but you guys did a great job. Thank you to Curtis, Sutton, and Rackley for letting me do this. But man, these restarts are wild in the truck series. You kind of underestimated watching on TV. You sit back, get big runs, run on the apron, they're all over the place. So just hoping to have a better restart here and see if we can drive this thing to the top 10.
Yeah, sounds good. We'd love to see you get up in the top 10. We miss you here in the booth. You do such a great job, but we know that's a great racetrack for you. I was telling the folks a few minutes ago you had such a good run in that Gibbs car last year. Led a bunch of that race, so finish it off for us.
All right, thank you, Phil. Yeah, I can't wait to go use up the top here in a little bit. I'm trying to take care of this right side early on. These metal bodies aren't as forgiving as those Xfinity and Cup bodies, but yeah, I hope we can go rim ride here in about 20 laps or so.
All right, buddy, appreciate it. Finish it off.
Phil, you ought to tell him to take care of it, because isn't Stefan going to race it in Phoenix?
He is. Yeah, he's very fortunate that Curtis and Willie and the guys have given him an opportunity. So should I go back and tell Trevor to take it easy on that track? Don't ride the wall too much.
We'll check in with him later.
Okay.
Making sure we keep him in line for sure.
Okay.
That's a great opportunity for Stephen Parsons. Very deserving.
Certainly is. We appreciate that very, very much.
Well, college football continues today right here on FS1. Up next, Wisconsin takes on Illinois. Then Texas Tech battles BYU.
I don't give a shit. I'm here for racing, not for that. All right, choose roll.
They'll have to restart at the tail end of the lead lap trucks for that restart violation.
That's going to be a tough one for Christian. It was such a close call there. You see him now pull over to the side, has to go to the back for this restart. And he lost the stage points too.
Heartbreaker, because he was almost untouchable when we kicked off the playoffs in the last 2 weeks. Just heartbreakers last laps at Bristol and Talladega. Regan.
Well, Jamie Grant Baker having that penalty earlier on, of course, hurting him just a little bit in his hopes to go to the championship race. Keep an eye on this team. This was one team that told me they would get very aggressive with a Hail Mary if they have to, whether that means pitting on early or pitting late on this next stage. Something we'll have to keep an eye on, Josh.
Keep an eye on the 88 of Matt Kraft. That lost in the post-race fight from last week was the fact that he loved his truck yesterday during practice. Felt like they had one of the best trucks on track. And he's finished in the top 10 8 straight times here at Homestead. He said this is a track he loves, those low grip ones where the driver is in full control. And he's in control right now, guys.
And Matt Crafton shown in the 7th spot. Of course, he's not highlighted because he has been eliminated. But meanwhile, The boys up front are in the hunt.
Here we go again. Stage 3. David on the bottom. Heim up top. Good push from Bailey Curry to Zane Smith. And he's clear. Zane Smith takes the lead. Heim gets up to second spot. And it's up to him now to chase down the 38. Sanchez, excuse me, trying to pass Curry now in the bottom lane. Got Hocevar behind in 5th.
Carson Hocevar trying to thread the needle, move around, get his way back up. Just behind him.
3 wide in the back of the pack. Caution is out. Oh, we got a truck around. It's Colby Howard.
That's Colby Howard in the 9.
A little left front damage. Some flat tires.
Yeah, that's more than a little damage. Right front's flat, left front's damaged.
The inside wall with the front end of that truck.
Maybe just squeezed out.
Oh, and damage on Haley Deegan, of course.
Deegan after her pit road issue. Looks like those trucks got together, probably trying to squeeze into a spot that wasn't there, like you said. Hocevar had done the lap before.
I think they'll be able to repair that truck, just clear that clearance, that left front tire. A little more damage to the 9 truck for Colby Howard.
You know, if I'm a crew chief, I'm like, good, I don't have to do anything here.
No decisions to make. It's too early to come again.
I know all
We
this.
can't make it.
I would take a deep breath if I was one of those guys right now.
It's all on their driver. Get another good restart. There's a replay of what happened on the front stretch. This was back in the 23rd spot.
Yeah, they were 4 wide there in back of the pack. It looked like Colby Howard probably got to the outside wall.
Oh, somebody squeezed up. That was Haley squeezing up.
Oh.
And then moved away and got into the right rear quarter panel.
Let's see, I missed it because it's on my phone. Got me another angle of that, right? Please.
Not much damage.
Whoa, what the hell?
There's the damage on the 9 truck.
See the splitter on the ground. They're going to have to get that up off the ground.
Cleanup continues here. Stay with us. 65 laps remaining in Florida.
Waiting to get back. We're back.
Fancy? Join us here on FS1 to see who will be the 2023
Deegan to be held 2 laps for too many crew members over the wall under the DMV.
Crown the champion at the end of it.
And we expect a lot of the same weather, right? Hey, Reagan, what are they saying in Green Fingers Pit?
Well, JB, caution gives a lot of opportunity to try to figure out different scenarios on the track. Take a listen to what Grant and crew chief, and he and his crew chief just had to say.
We're going to get you the 2 passes, but so we need to finish 7 spots in front of the 2. You need 5 in front of the Maxine, correct? Yeah, we're going to finish 7 spots ahead.
They finished that up by saying, you know what, the easiest way to make it to the transfer is to just go win the race. I like that plan. Just go win the race. It's way simpler that way.
Certainly simplifies things. Reagan and Grant Enfinger back in the 12th spot. And Ben Rhodes actually shown in 11th, so certainly got that truck better.
There's that 99 that was all over the place yesterday and the start of today. Great job by crew chief and team to get that thing tuned up. And
Michael, close your eyes. I know you hate that word, but it's true.
As they run, host, let's see, St. Smith leader, host of our plus 34, Sanchez plus 15 over Enfinger.
Below it bad. It's that simple.
10-4.
That's that simple, and there's so many plans these crew chiefs are formulating in their mind right now of how to make sure they get in that top 4 to go to Phoenix and race for that championship.
And remember, if Zane Smith loses the lead, then that cut line moves. Zane Smith moves out from that 2nd spot below Corey Heim, down probably to the 8th spot, I would think.
St. Smith, Heim, Curry, Sanchez, Friesen, Hosevar, Purdy, Majeski, Crafton, Caruth, Enfinger, Rhodes, Garcia, Bain,
First time today.
Gray, Tanner Gray, Taylor Gray.
Smith shown as leading 6 laps now.
That tandem on the bottom right there is the same tandem that grabbed the lead on that last restart. Bailey
They want them to go.
pushing Zane ahead. See what happens here. And remember, every day that goes, every lap that goes by, it's going to get crazier. How does that happen, Phil? Because we've seen them 4 and 5 wide already. Then instead of just guiding 3 or 4 wide, they're going to shove into each other and get themselves in the position they're looking for.
Nick Sanchez, he's got the big picture going on, but he also knows this is his home track. When he was 5 years old, Nick Sanchez came to this racetrack. I believe his uncle brought him, and he watched the truckers go by, went home, and his mom Googled how to be a race car driver. So they signed him up, got him a go-kart. He started racing around Miami in a go-kart, and here he is living out his dream.
And race go-karts right here at this racetrack. Not on the oval, certainly, but here at this racetrack.
So now he restarts on the 2nd row. Started the race from the pole, by the way.
All right, here we go again.
It's been a fun battle to watch today. Side by side is the green.
Going green again. Looks like a bad start on the outside row as Zane Smith slides to take the lead. Oh, a little loose from the 11. Sanchez trying to run the high line. Gets blocked by Corey Heim. And Bailey Curry to 2nd position.
Bailey Curry doing a heck of a job holding on. All these playoff drivers.
Eckes gets back into the top 20.
Ben Rhodes on the move in that bright orange. Number 99 truck goes to the inside of his teammate Ty Majeski. They are moving.
That's a quick lane change there by Ron Caruth, wasn't it? Hey, matter of inches there from a big crash. I talked about the spotters and how quick they have to call things. These drivers have to react equally as quickly.
Well, Raja really showing some strength now. Trying to get by by Ben Rose and Ty Majeski.
Raja Cruz in that pink and white number 24.
Hi, Bartow.
What a move. Can he bring Matt Crafton along?
3 wide behind him. 3 Thor Sport teammates running 3 wide.
Stuart Freeze wants to mix up that Thor Sport party.
He's going to do it too.
Ryan Enfinger right along with him. He's just outside the top 10 right now.
Corey Haim's back in second. Trying to close back in. He's within a half a second of the 38.
I love the off-throttle time here at this racetrack. This is not your typical mile and a half where they run just about wide open around here.
Yeah, you just want to man it once you get ready to go back to the gas, but sometimes you just got to squeeze it down like we heard Enfinger doing there.
Ooh, he's going to be able to clear Ben Rhodes.
Yes, slap again.
So with that, Graham Enfinger moves into the 10th spot. With all this action going on back here up front, the battle
Is raging. It's hard to find the right word. Smith and Haim. Caution again.
Caution out for the 5th time. Turn 4.
It's Mason Maggio.
Around. That's Mason Maggio.
The ace. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Mason Maggio doing double duty. We've got the Xfinity Series race coming up after this.
He's racing for RSS.
Jr. is in the field.
And Ryan Newman.
How about his first Xfinity race this year? Bristol led a bunch of laps until they caught on fire.
And he brought the same car back that caught on fire. Of course, they fixed things up, but always nice to see Dale Jr. in the field. So that's coming up.
Anyway, I guess we're gonna be under commercial. I don't know why I can't talk. I just can't talk. Let's see what happened.
Another caution flag.
Watch at the top of your screen there in the circle.
Oh,
Just got a little bit
hit the wall.
congested.
Oh,
there.
he's not the car that hit the wall. He just spun.
O2 of Space Beans into the wall a little bit. He was
Space Beans. His name is Brad Perez.
Mason Maggio saw that, backed off, and maybe got a little nudge from behind.
You mentioned Brad Perez in the O2 on pit road.
There's a left front down on that truck, and maybe that was the reason why he's up next to the wall. And I think it just slowed things down and got it congested, and there was some contact made, and Mason unfortunately went around.
Brad Perez has held so many different jobs throughout NASCAR. Any internship, I feel like he takes it. He's a driving instructor. That's his real job. Great to see this opportunity. Well, they'll continue cleanup. We'll drop the green flag again from Homestead.
All right. And now we wait again. Ugh. All right. The stupid animal commercial again. It's gotta stretch a bit. I don't know. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do. Ever since it came out on Friday, I've been playing, or yesterday, playing new Super Mario Brothers Wonder. Fantastic game, of course. So, I've been enjoying myself. Anyway, we're back under we're back. I'm still under, obviously still under caution because of the spin by Mason Maggio. We're still under yellow.
We weren't going to win it the other way, so they chose to come to get those tires and hope it works out for them.
Thanks, Josh, for the update. So as they run right now, about 4 in, 4 below the cut line. And Christian Eckes.
Ace supposed to be empty your wallet. Yeah, Mother Channel, Pantslings on YouTube. We do musical covers. I'm working on putting something together. Hopefully, it gets to come out tomorrow or in the next few days. So, the last thing I did was it was one of my friends doing for the channel a song from the Dracula musical.
There you see on the bottom left of the screen the points and how they're stacked up right now.
Please Don't Make Me Love You. That's what the song is called.
The lead to Corey Heim or anybody else, then that cut line moves down below Christian Eckes and Zane's down below that.
We'll keep you updated all day long. We're coming to the choose. There's going to be a whole lot happen over the next 50 laps, and we're going to watch that flagman as close as Rich Lucius does with that 99 truck and see if it doesn't fly, giving him a chance to win this race.
It's about to get good. You know, at the top of the show, I said, well, we had 2 cautions all of the race last year. Well, things have been a little bit different today, a little bit crazier. 5 cautions for 28 laps so far. As we see the drivers choosing now.
All right. Zane Smith, Corey Heim, Hocevar, Curry, Sanchez, Caruth, Friesen, Majeski, Enfinger, Crafton, Tanner Gray, Purdy, Eckes, Garcia, Wood, Taylor Gray.
Bailey Curry, now in that 41 truck on the outside of that second row, he was a good pusher as well. So it'd be interesting to see if that's the case here.
So just recently announced the schedule for 2024.
Daytona.
How about Bristol twice?
All right, you know, considering that, you know, why don't we talk about the schedule? They're talking about the highlights.
What a great trip that was last year. I can't wait to head back and look at Carson Hocevar.
You know what? Okay, the truck schedule. They got rid of a few races I miffed they did, but it's still a serviceable 2024 schedule. So let's talk about the 2024 schedule. I'll talk about it at the next commercial break, but I have it up.
Producer Mark loves that.
Yeah, I just wish y'all tell me what it means. What kind of race is that anyway?
Second to the last, Mikey.
All right, here we go. They're coming down for another restart. It'll be 50 laps to go.
50 laps to go from Homestead-Miami. Watch the restart from the 38 on the inside is Zane Smith. Corey Heim on the outside as they fan out all over the place.
4 wide and Zane Smith still to lead. Hocevar second. 3 wide for 4th. Whoa, boy. Eckes is now back in the top 10.
Great restart for Zane Smith. Carson Hocevar in second. Here comes Corey Heim to the inside.
Looks like a bad restart for Nick Sanchez. He couldn't, he lost a few positions. That's something he can't afford to do, especially, well, unless Zane Smith wins the race.
These are the kind of days that put your name on the map. You're Bailey Curry running right up in that top 5 here late.
Now he's in 7th.
Trying to get the victory lane.
So it's
Right behind him, Raja running up in the top 5 with a great run.
which I don't know what I'm saying. It'll help him. No, it won't.
They will be shutting their doors the end of this season.
Maybe it will.
As of now, we don't know where Raj is going. I don't believe he has any plans yet, so he knows he's driving for a job right now.
We know Daniel Dye is going
I gotta see the calculus.
McAnally, Hilgeman Racing, we know that Brandon Finger thinks his deal is done.
Problem is, they haven't been showing the playoff standings when it matters the most.
Eckes announced this week he'll be back with McAnally Racing. Had such a great season. They built this team basically around Christian Eckes, and what a year it has been for them. So they'll be back together next season.
Jay Garcia announced that he won
It would help if Zane Smith ran out of the lead. All right, Corey Hine on the inside of Carson Osavar takes the position.
Look at that move. He was able to complete the pass, do the slide shot before they ever got to the corner. Almost nice little in and out move there for that 11 truck.
Good battle for the 4th spot.
Brent Enfinger continuing to work his way up the field.
There's Grant Enfinger. There's some playoff contenders right there. Nick Sanchez, Enfinger, mixed in with Stuart Friesen and Matt Crafton.
The battle with Sanchez, that's for P7 and P6 because Stuart Friesen's just up ahead. Horst Osavar gets back around Corey Heim.
He's won 3 times this year. Just consistency has been the name of the game for this team.
Last race was how late was the first race, and in a 14-race stretch that he did lead at least 1 lap, and he's led a lot of laps, the most laps led of anybody in the series this year.
And he's continuing that. He's led the most laps today with 57.
Let me update the bright orange truck, the 99. How important are those tires? We've seen him struggle all day long. Already inside the top 10 after that stop, just long and laps. Hoping. You know, hope's a strategy at times.
It's a good one at times.
Hoping that caution flag doesn't fly.
And that's with only 8.
Ben Rhodes now to P8, and the margin is starting to go way down. It's 4 points. Eckes and Enfinger are tied, and it's just 4 points between Sanchez, Eckes, and Enfinger. 3 wide. Ben Rhodes trying to work up. Whoa.
I think that's when the spotter, Stuart Friesen, says, just don't worry about him. His tires. He's got
Crafton and Sanchez loses another spot to Matt Crafton.
So much fun, though. There's nothing any more fun driving a race car when you have better tires than anybody else.
And there's nothing any more depressing when a caution flag flies and you don't have any more left. So he's living both.
Oh, loose for Bailey Curry.
How about Bailey Curry?
Corey Heim has fallen back to 4th. Well, way back. Raja Caruth up to P3. And here comes Ben Rhodes.
That week, got a picture of Ben a lap ago when he just cracked into the top 10. So now he's going to go for the top 5.
I'll tell you, we've been talking about Ben Rhodes going for the lead here before.
Oh, shit. Hold on a minute. I might have just... There we go.
If this works out, Ben Rhodes wins this race. Rich Lucius got the call of the year.
Also, sprint shootout is active as of 10 minutes ago. So I'm gonna find that and watch that simultaneously.
Together just a couple years ago. They are the champions together. Things got mixed up this year. They mixed up crew chiefs. And then when it was all said and done, Rich Lucius back working with them.
And the third chief that Glenn has worked with this year.
Hasn't been the easiest season for him, no doubt.
And the battles in Ben Rhodes working up. Heim trying to stop losing, stop the bleed. Meanwhile, Osavar is catching up to Zane Smith. Looking at the sprint shootout for today, they're on medium tires with less than 7 minutes to go in this qualifying session. Lewis Hamilton has the position. It has the top spot, but only six, seven cars have actually had laps logged, and the Red Bulls are not among them. Curry up to it goes back to P3 as time continues to plummet down the running order. All right, 11 car.
Gotta be mechanical. You see his hand out the window. He may be coming to pit road.
Well,
Maybe a spring or something.
that's what you don't want right before the final race, is to have a bad one stunt your momentum.
First two stages, like 57.
And Heim will indeed pull on a pit road with a problem.
Punched his ticket. He's moving on to the
Zane Smith now starting to pull back away from Hocevar, it looks like.
That's right, JP. As we just reported, the truck no good right now. They're figuring to go ahead and make their pit stop right now to try something different.
Yeah, and this isn't a gamble. He's already in. He's just doing whatever he's got to do to try to figure out what's going on with this truck. These other drivers and crew chiefs particularly got a lot of decisions to make over the next few laps.
They know how fast he's going to be now. Does that bring these other guys to pit road a little bit earlier than they wanted to be? I thought they would be somewhere up between 100 and 105 because of all the caution laps we've had since they put...
Eckes lost the possession, so he's now in... Okay, never mind, he got it back. I must be fighting for it, or defending it. From the car behind him, which is Jake Garcia.
You won't miss a thing. We're going side by side.
All right, looking at, continue watching the sprint shootout. I'm behind the main feed, but let's see. Verstappen takes top spot as expected. Bottom 5 get eliminated. Right now, Checo's about to log his lap. So now that's Kevin Magnussen, Daniel Ricciardo, Lance Stroll, Logan Sargent, and Oscar Piastri.
Racing fans different Craftsman deals throughout the season because teams can count on Craftsman tools to get the job done. And now you can too. When you take advantage of the Craftsman deal of the race, you'll save on the tools that'll help you.
Piastri going for a better lap now.
This deal, it's going fast.
The bubble driver is Valtteri Bottas in the Alfa Romeo.
See you at the next race with another deal. How does Taco Bell not have a breakfast taco already? You have all the ingredients: fluffy eggs, melty cheese, savory sausage. What's simpler than a taco? The all-new toasted breakfast taco. Simple and tasty. I did that. I made that happen.
Right. As Zane just continue to pull away from Carson Hocevar. All right. Piastri is about less than 20 seconds away from finishing his lap. Meanwhile, it looks like some of the cars are pitting to try and put on new tires and then make their way back out to record a lap. Piastri about to finish his second lap of the second lap of the session, and he'll put him at 11th overall, putting Bottas in the bottom, but puts Alonso on the bubble. Alonso did not make it to Q2 yesterday. For the first time all season, he didn't make it to Q3. And Eckes is on pit road.
Green flag pit stops underway at Miami Homestead. I said that backwards. Homestead-Miami Speedway.
Well, you deserve it, Davey. There's a lot. I mean, we're confused. Everybody's using a different strategy now. Some drivers come and do what we can't afford right now, Phil, is a mistake.
Oh, man.
You don't want to come over the radio and hear we got to do a drive-through. You can see locking the brakes down there, trying to time his speed on pit road was Christian Eckes. That's how close and how.
Sanchez making his pit stop, and he needs a good one.
Josh.
Nick Sanchez coming in right now. He's been struggling with that truck just a little bit. They're going to go down on the right rear, and they're not going to do a track bar adjustment they were originally going to do.
Gary, Nick Sanchez may have had a little contact. Let's look back here.
One of the Grays. Oh! Almost spun out the 15, getting on a pit road. Tanner Gray. Eckes back on. No! Well, that ends his championship run.
Too fast exiting for the 19, so another frustrating game for that team has been penalized now twice.
Heartbreak again for that team.
No!
So good, but just costly mistake.
It'll be hard to overcome this one. Remember, he came into this race.
So now the calculus is simple. With him out of the equation, if Zane Smith wins the race, he is the last driver to get in. And then Hocevar and Sanchez will probably get the positions. If he doesn't get it, Enfinger is basically assured of it.
You can see Zane's leading. Here he comes to pit road. But Ben Rhodes is going to assume the lead. How far ahead will he be of these guys, Regan, and can he hold them off?
Michael, that's going to be fun to watch, and it's going to be fun to watch if Zane Smith can track him back down. The only complaints from Zane may be lacking just a little bit of grip right now, especially with the right sides. He's been getting all kinds of information about where the trucks behind him are running on the track.
That truck's been lights out in this third stage of this race. Zane Smith has led 34 laps, but now Ben Rhodes leading for the
Majeski on pit road.
And Josh.
The time Majeski is in to get those tires from fighting a tough, tight truck for most of this race. Hoping this final adjustment will get what he needs to race here.
That's the problems with the...
Big problems with the 98.
It was the, I think the air wrench went bad, and they had to get another one dove over the wall there. You could see talk about the athleticism of these guys. When something goes wrong, they go to hustling, don't they? This is really, really a great show of what these guys are made of down on pit road.
Phil, you called it. You said with 30 to 35 laps to go, that's when they...
But Enfinger has had a great... Enfinger's having a great run, and this might be what he needs to beat Sanchez. Out, which means that it's time... Okay, Crowley going to pit road. It's time to see,
The second spot to come to pit road. You know, I was watching Ben Rhodes and his lap times. He had kind of leveled off about 5 or 6 seconds behind.
Corey Heim cycled out back in front.
The pit stop started for the rest of the field.
Well, Corey Heim ran a 35 flat last time by.
All right, time to see. Sonoda is out of qualifying. So is Kevin Magnussen to the AlphaTauri and the Haas. That leaves Bottas, Ricardo, and Sargent. Well, they all need to make monster gains in order to not be eliminated. And the driver on the bubble would be Oscar Piastri, who just barely under the head of Nico Hulkenberg. Valtteri Bottas comes in to complete his lap. It's a 1:36. Not enough. Bottas is out. How about Danny Rick and Logan Sargent? Sargent, way too slow. He passes Ricardo. Now Ricardo's got to make up 0.6 to the line. He's in. He makes it to Q2, and Hulkenberg is knocked out.
As slowly as Ben has gotten to already. What's the 11 saying, Regan?
Wait, what happened to Sanchez? Did he get a penalty too?
As early as they did, Checo Perchik's got he said they actually felt like they had a tire going down was the reason to come that early. Something was just off on that run. That was the main reason.
Sanchez is not even in... I don't think Sanchez is even... I didn't notice it. They didn't even talk about it. Sanchez is not even in the top 20. What happened?
As Ben Rhodes continues to lead with about an 8-second lead right now over...
Never mind. Just not enough trucks have pit.
Zane Smith, you saw him just a moment ago. 8 laps.
Never mind.
When Corey Heim pitted and Zane Smith pitted.
Now there's
I'm trying to verify this.
that much. And this is a big advantage to Zane.
Potentially the battle for the win right here between these two drivers.
Like, what happened to Nick Sanchez? Right now he's -5 to Enfinger.
4 miles an hour difference between the leader.
Jack Wood pits.
See Zane is slipping and sliding there off turn 4. Drives up the side Corey Heim.
Has to use those tires, use those newness of those tires. 8.
And again, if Ben Rhodes pits, then Zane Smith passes Corey Heim for the race lead.
7 laps to go to decide who the championship 4 will be.
Take a look at our points as they run right now. Remember,
Hold on a minute. Let me check. I didn't even... Sanchez is in 22nd.
that could change if Zane Smith and Corey Heim and those guys catch him. But it was the move he had to make.
It was.
The only move that was going to work for Rich Lucius and Ben Rhodes.
I love what they did, but time is going to run out on them. The lap times from Zane and those other drivers are just...
Sanchez must have just a bad pit stop. Probably hindered by the fact that he ran into Tanner Gray.
That last lap, Zane Smith was faster than Ben Rhodes. And with 25 laps to go now, he's certainly going to be in his sights. And you can see, this is our leader, Ben Rhodes, and literally almost every truck on the racetrack that put tires on 8 or 10, 15 laps after him are faster than he is.
25 to go. They played the
Rhodes desperately trying to hold on.
in this race. I think they're going to come up short.
I don't know if there's ever been a year where Thor Sport hasn't had a driver in the top 4 in the playoff era. Crafton did it in 2016, 2017. Crafton might have made it there again. I don't know. Enfinger did it in 2020. 21 was Rhodes won the championship. 2022, Majeski made it. Sanchez is now in the top 20, but he's very much behind Enfinger and needs to make up. He's gonna make up a lot of. He needs to make up several positions.
What about Chase Purdy and Marco? Marco's just learning and getting better. The team's made strategy calls
Except
for
Mark.
those guys to try to get some track position. It's working so far. They're gonna run out of luck here in a bit, but it's still improved where they were running prior to the pit stop in the strategy.
Zane Smith.
Marco Andretti trying to get comfortable.
So Hocevar up to P5. He passed Corey Heim.
Phoenix as well.
I think that's good for us. Marco's a great personality.
There's some lap traffic.
Wonderful history in motorsports from his family.
Zane Smith passing Daniel Dye and Jonathan Schaefer. There's Wallace Allen and Marco Andretti.
He's up to third. Let me give you an update here in about a quarter. He's up to second.
Zane Smith just gets around the 7 of Marco Andretti. Marco actually made his IndyCar debut at this very racetrack. Back in the day, this was the first race of the season. Back in 2006. He has a lot of laps around this place, but I can't even imagine the difference. A truck feels good.
I can't imagine that he's ever gone any slower around this racetrack than he is right this minute.
The gap's about 2 seconds from Zane Smith to Carson Hocevar.
22 laps to go. Last lap he was 1.4 seconds faster than Ben Rhodes.
He'll catch him.
All he can do right now, his tongue's hanging out. These laps cannot find quick enough for Ben Rhodes.
You're right, Phil. This is very tense for the team. They can do the math, though. They can see that Zane's definitely going to get there. I wonder if they let Ben in on that secret yet or not. But just say, Ben, keep your head down. Get all you can.
Just keep digging, Ben.
I feel like they've been fighting and clawing throughout the playoffs just to get to this point. So what a day it could be for them if they do advance to the championship floor. As they cross the start-finish line, this is the Craftsman, 20 to go. Can Ben Rhodes hang on? 14-second lead over Zane Smith. Carson Hocevar just a second behind Zane Smith. 20 laps to go from Homestead-Miami Speedway. Stay with us. Who will win it?
Purina One. We switched and wow. From day one, its proven natural nutrition supports Charlie's strong immune system and Ginger's healthy heart.
Healthy differences today and for a lifetime. Purina One, a difference from day one.
Want to know why no one on Pizza Hut? Pizza Hut meat lovers melts are filled with almost a half a pound of meat and cheese for just $6.99.
People are. I've noticed a lot of people are pointing out Zane Smith's. I somehow failed to notice it. Zane Smith's windshield looks bent, almost FlexGate-esque.
Guaranteed to fit every time. So you can keep your ride or die alive. Texas, this offense is rolling. And in Florida, Utah takes on Illinois. Let's see. Wow. From Tuesday, football continues today on Fox.
The power goes out, and we still have Black Friday to do our homework. And that's a good
Let's see.
thing.
Brock Beard. Raja Cruz absolutely having his best run since Darlington, and the booth just refuses to react to these moves he's making. He is going for it.
No problem. Introducing Storm Ready Wi-Fi. Now you can stay reliably connected through power outages with unlimited cellular data and up to 4 hours of battery backup to keep you online. Only from Xfinity, home of the Xfinity 10G network. Learn more today.
We run a traditional accelerator model in that it's 12 weeks. What makes us different, though, is this idea of looking at disability as a competitive advantage for business.
We work closely with big corporations to help them understand that the deaf and hard of hearing community is a valuable workforce resource, and to promote people not just at the entry level but all the way up to the C-suite level.
This copyrighted telecast
Really? We're not even close to done.
or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoy today's broadcast.
Ben Rhodes continues to lead here as he makes his way around lap traffic. But that gap back to Zane Smith is closing quickly.
Come on. It's about 0.7 seconds right now between Zane Smith and Hocevar. Now it's like 0.3. There he is, the 42. With the speed of a missile, going for win number 4 of the year.
Is faster than Zane Smith, and he actually pitted 4 laps earlier than Zane Smith.
Carson Hocevar to the bottom. Late change. And Hocevar, he's going to swing high, but he had the lead. And as they go through the 3 and 4, or 1 and 2, ooh, Hocevar takes the lead with 15 to go. Rhodes still leads, but for how much longer? Because the lead is shrunk to only about 5 seconds.
This is going to switch when Carson Hocevar catches as fast as Ben Rhodes, and he will do that. That's going to move that cut line.
And it could put
Ben back in.
Ben Rhodes back in.
On point. We'll have to see where they land here.
That's true. Rhodes, it's possible.
That's going to happen probably within about 4 or 5 laps. That would get.
I guess we'll see. It would be the gambit of the century. Oh, okay. I'm being a little over dramatic.
He ran down Zane.
Anyway, Zane is gone. Hocevar is just running away from him.
Just under a 4-second lead now for Ben Rhodes as Carson Hocevar continues to close down.
4 or 5 laps for sure. You see Chase Purdy who has pressure tires and Carson Hocevar.
Getting around the 0-2 of Nick Light and 33 of Memphis Villarreal.
But Carson's able to use his toes a little bit better than the rest right now. Drops away from Zane.
Regan, what's a 38 saying?
Jamie, ever since the pit stop a little while ago, he had been very quiet on the radio and focused, but he just came across the radio, said it is absolutely plowing tight, and you can hear the
Well, that's going to be it for Zane Smith, probably, for the title, for the final, for the Champ 4. 2-second gap now between Rhodes and Hocevar. Ooh, a little loose for that 99.
For Ben Rhodes, he's losing the handle on that race truck, but he still continues to lead.
It's 1.3 seconds now, the gap. Oh my God. I mean, Corey Heim is in 4th, 13 seconds behind him. This would be crazy. Here comes Hocevar to the bottom. He's gonna take the lead away. The points gap changes +5. Oh my Lord, this might actually pay off.
11 laps to go. Carson Hocevar takes the lead for the first time today. And I'll tell you, I feel like every time we hope Carson has had the fastest lap in this race, especially the second half of the race.
Yeah, Ben Rhodes is definitely going to lose.
He's gonna lose. Yeah, but he'd have to lose. He had to lose 4 more spots, and the drivers that are, unless there's a caution, Rhodes isn't gonna. He's gonna point in. Unbelievable. It's 2 points now between Rhodes and Sanchez. Sanchez, I think, passed a car.
10 seconds right now, Michael. 10 seconds is what that gap is.
There's 9 to go, and he gained over a second and 2/10 on him.
What has happened to Nick Sanchez? Kind of out of the mix. He's fallen back.
He's in 19th.
19th spot.
Looks like he's going to be the first man out.
That should suck.
Dean Thompson right in front of him, and that's Dean. That's not Dean. That's Memphis Villarreal. Dean Thompson is the next truck in front of Nick Sanchez. Right now, we show him 2 points out. So he's going to need to gain 2 positions. We don't think that
There's Garcia.
Nick Sanchez to gain 2 positions somehow.
Well, Nick Sanchez had that contact coming to pit road. You wonder if that's affected his truck at all.
Stage 5 of Jake Garcia hanging right with our leader. He's got fresher tires.
And that's the spot that Nick Sanchez is going to have to get. He's going to have to get the 5 of Dean Thompson and the 35 of Jake Garcia.
Too far back.
And he's got
This is gonna be how it ends.
Corey Hine was less than a second faster than Ben Rhodes last time by. Of course, lots to keep up with here, but it looks like this guy, if he can just stay ahead of the 11 of Corey Hine.
You see the gap right there. Ben Rhodes.
There's Hine off turn 2. Basically the back straightaway link, and he's got 7 laps to hold on.
And that's a battle for position right now with Grant Enfinger. Grant right now is being shown above the cut line. You see him right there.
Enfinger +7. He started 3 below.
Above the cut line and has fresher tires than Corey Hine does. Will probably make this pass on Corey Hine.
But the next pass would be the one that would matter to Ben Rhodes. He can drive up and catch.
No, 7.5 second gap.
If he's able to do something, I'm telling you, Grant just said, let's run 6 laps to go home. That's all I want to do. I'm tired of sweating this baby out.
I'm actually okay staying right here.
5 to go, and I'm all right being right here.
It's hard to stay in these seats right now. There is so much going on. So much on the line.
Oh, look at that slide behind.
All those trucks are sliding around this racetrack.
Josh Schaefer, that 30 hanging on. He's a dirt racer. He's not.
5 to go.
Problem with that.
There's Bailey Curry. That's also a truck on the lead lap battle for position with Enfinger and Corey Hine. Bailey Curry having another great run for Nice Motorsports.
Couple of top 5s already this season. Part-time driver, having a really good run today. No, that's so different about NASCAR. Obviously, our playoffs, they're still racing against everyone else on the field. So a lot of storylines to keep up with, but Bailey Curry's been a nice story today. Has stayed in the top 10.
Grant Enfinger's guys up there. Do not worry about that 41 truck. We're comfortably in right now.
Pull out of those way.
Exactly. Don't push the issue with that 41. Let him go by if he wants it that bad. 4 laps to go.
4 laps to go.
Underway.
All we know is
4 to go.
right now, Homestead-Miami Speedway and Rhodes would advance to the championship 4. A lot can change here, though, in 4 laps.
Ben Rhodes in that 99 has tidied things up.
Over 6 seconds now with only 3 to go. I think if we go green the rest of the way, he's going to hold on. And what a great
Now 3 to go.
Lucius and his guys to make that pit stop when they did.
Rich just does that, man. He's done it so many times and takes chances and makes it work. It's really fun.
Coming around, it'll be 2 to go next time by. Just 3 miles left in the round of 8. Sanchez mired back in. He's not mired. He's in 19th position. But it would be 1 short, or maybe it depends on tiebreakers.
Dean Thompson's fast, and that's the next truck ahead of him, and he just ran faster the last time than Sanchez did.
Rhodes would win tiebreakers, so.
He finished second at Talladega, so he would hold the tiebreaker over Nick Sanchez. Again, Nick still needs 2 spots.
Leads them as the
All right, white flag is out. Last lap at Homestead-Miami Speedway. And we now see Carson Hocevar finally had the breakout season. 3 wins this year. Texas, Richmond, and 1 I'm forgetting. You know, made the playoffs for the first time. Is going to be on track to make the Final 4. He was ahead on points, but he passed Zane Smith late. And now he's going to be the winningest driver this season. Coming out of turn 4, Carson Hocevar wins the Baptist Health Cancer Cure 200 and becomes the 4th to 2nd driver lock-in. Grant Enfinger and Ben Rhodes for GMS Racing and ThorSport Racing will be the other 2 drivers in the Final 4 with Hocevar and Corey Hine.
Rich Lucius is crew chief, Thor
All right. So we know our final four heading into Phoenix for the Truck Series.
He said, sorry, the truck was a little ill handling earlier in the race. Yeah, getting it done.
Yeah, he had some debris on his nose, and the motor was...
Eckes, Sanchez, Smith, Majeski eliminated.
Maybe the call of the year.
It was.
Absolutely, Michael. That has to be the call of the year. Rich Lucius, the only truck to pit when the caution comes out there towards their way far from the end. You come down pit road. How nervous were you on the box during that?
I guess when you don't break good enough truck to the racetrack, you gotta do something.
Yeah, Rich Lucius had been with Deegan for most of the year. Switching him back, it was the best possible scenario for Rhodes.
Congratulations, nice job.
Well done for him. Great moment for that team. And for this one, Grant Enfinger. GMS Racing announced they're going to close the doors.
See if GMS can claim one more title before they exit the before their time's up.
Especially after the penalty earlier in the race, had to battle his way back.
All right. Let me update the stats, but thank everyone who came to.
Because of that penalty.
Carson Hocevar does it. It's his 4th win of the season. And he's moving on. He's racing for a championship, Josh.
All right. Anyway, thank y'all so much for coming out to watch. All right. Good momentum for Hocevar. Thank you, everybody. This is BowserJrXD signing off. I'll see you back for the Xfinity race.